Hello and welcome to episode 56 of Comics with Stevey D. And this is more wins and grins from the dollar bins. Okay. Alright. I wasn't really planning on going on a comic book hunt yesterday, but I had to go to a hardware store in the town where the comic book shop is, about 38 miles from my house. So I figured, well, I'm there, I might as well take a look. And I found a boatload of Avenger comic books. Here's the first one. I used to have all these, but I got rid of them, and now I'm going to get some of them back. New Avengers #1 from 2013. The cover art by, it just says Jock. Alright, so it's a real cool cover. It has the Black Panther and Iron Man and looks like Reed Richards. It's a nice cover. And along with the Avengers, I got the New Avengers. #1 from 2013. These are volume 3. Cover art by Dustin Weaver and Justin Ponser. And so I got 2 first issues. I'm always happy to get those. And the books are in pretty good shape. I don't know what the grade is, but I would say, if I had to guess, probably 7.5 to 8. But I'm happy to get a book in that shape for $1. And here's one. It's a brand new Avengers book. I never even heard of this. You know, this is All Out Avengers #1 from 2022. Cover art by Greg Land and Frank D'Armata. And so I'm going to read this one tonight just to see what it's all about. Everybody looks happy on the cover, so that's a good start. Alright, switching into a DC, for my DC people out there. Alright, what do we have? We have a Superman, the Doomsday War, #1. I think there's 2 or 3 of these, I'm not sure. From 1998. Cover art by Dan Jurgens. And it's very simple cover. Superman's in color and the Doomsday is in silhouette. So, kind of a strange cover. Now, great artists imitate each other. Comedians steal each other's joke. Artists go to art galleries to see how other artists paint clouds. Stuff like that. So, in DC, they had the monopoly on Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane. Well, Marvel had to get in on the act. This is Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane, #1. I have no idea what this is, but it's kind of a borrowed from DC, I think. But I'm a Marvel fan, but DC has always had the monopoly, like I said, on the Crazy House. Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane, #1 from 2020. Cover art by Kyle Holtz and Dan Brown. And what is interesting, I did look at this book. In the back third of the book, they have an exclusive Strange Academy preview inside. So that's kind of cool. So this book may be a key or early appearance of the Strange Academy. Might be cool to keep that one. Alright, here's a cool cover. It's a painted cover. We have Punisher POV #1 from 1991. It's 1 of 4. Cover art by Bernie Wrightson. And I'll bring it up close so you can see some of that detail. Now, to tell you the truth, this is one of the most peaceful Punisher covers I've ever seen. Because normally he's got about 5,000 bullets going in every direction. And must be running low on ammo. Okay. Suicide Squad King Shark. It's a free comic book day comic, and I really like it. I think it's amusing. The sharks breaking through the water, and the seagulls are just like, oh, okay, it's him again. All right, so that's a pretty good cover. Let's see who it's painted by. Trevor Hairsign. All right. Here's a nice cover. Green Lantern and Green Lantern. They could have had a little bit more imagination on the title. If they're in the Corps, they still have different names, you know. It's male and female. Number 1 from 2000. Cover art by Randy Green. Green drawing the Green Lantern. Ah, coincidence. Here's a goofy comic, kind of like Mad and Howard the Duck to some extent. Silly comics. This is Defenders of the Dynatron City, number 1 from 1992 by Frank Sirocco. And I got all these so far out of the dollar bin. I have a couple I didn't. It's a cool cover. Never heard of them before or since, probably. But it might be interesting to read. Now, this one I bought. I paid $5 for this. And I probably overpaid. But I am not a big X-Men collector. And I thought if I could get a first issue of a character, even though it's a limited series 4, like Hawkeye had one, if it came out about the same time. Well, it's just a good book and it's not in bad shape. So I'm looking forward to reading it because of the big review of Nightcrawler from Lunch Money Comics. Mike loves Nightcrawler. He's his favorite character. Me, not so much. But I do like teleportation. Okay. Nightcrawler number 1 from 1985. Art by Dave Cockrum. Alright, let's bring that in just a little bit. So it's that style, that time period of comics. Now this one I got in the mail. I think I paid less than $3 for it. But it's interesting homage to a Spider-Man, where Spider-Man gives up being a superhero, and Howard the Duck gets turned back from a duck into a human. And he is a duck from a duck planet, a different dimension of ducks. But it's a great comic. It's a great homage. I thought they did a really good job. I wish I could remember that number of that Spider-Man, but it's kind of cool. All right, so that's my books for this episode. So I wasn't going to have 2 this week, but it kind of fell into my lap, so I figured might as well get another one hammered out. And I want to thank everybody that's been watching, because I'm trying to entertain and inform a little bit. I am not an expert and I am not an entertainer. I just play one on television. Well, on YouTube, which is kind of weird. All this is new to me and weird. I'm an old dude. I don't know about this stuff. I'm just doing stuff that seems fun and interesting, and if people like it, yay, I'm happy as can be. And if they don't, well, they got about 10 million other choices, so I don't feel so bad. So happy comic book hunting and have a great day.